Well, how's everybody doing this evening? Hey, I just wanted to give y'all a brief update. My name is Brandon W. Hodges here in Midland, Texas. Wanted to give you an update so you can hear it straight from me about an ongoing issue with corrupt Midland County Judge Terry Johnson. So, no matter how polarizing somebody is on social media, the corrupt Midland County Judge does not get to order county employees to pull personal information out of a secure state law enforcement database and then hold on to that information until he feels like being petty because this polarizing social media influencer FOIA requested and got information that corrupt Midland County Judge Terry Johnson didn't like. That is not how it works in America. That is not the American system of government. That is not leadership in Midland. That is not unifying. That is the definition of division, and it is highly illegal. Releasing somebody's social security number, date of birth, and other identifying information when you don't have their permission and cause them intentional harm is considered identity theft under the state of Texas penal code. Full stop, you can't do it. As an elected official here for the last 3.5 years myself on a school board, I realize that about 50% of the population is really going to dislike you. It's going to get difficult. My wife had to change her phone number from the disgusting messages that were being sent to her. There are people who have dedicated, they're weird people, they're mentally unstable, but they've dedicated their entire day to TikToks and Facebooks and all kinds of stuff, targeting specifically me and another board member because they don't even know us. They've never sat down and have a conversation. Most of them are former loser candidates that are angry and so they're envious. But out of all of the nasty things that have happened to me, have never committed a felony and know not to release that information because you can't do it. Not only is it highly illegal, but it's unethical. And all of the folks out here in Midland, we all follow Jesus, and we know that Christ's teachings say that you are not supposed to do that to other people. That is not conflict resolution like through Matthew, okay? For all the Protestants out there. Look, corrupt Midland County Judge Terry Johnson chose to play tit for tat with a social media influencer, and he put a Midland County employee in a terrible position instead of focusing of doing the job of the people, and did not put Midland and his job first. He, on his own will and accord, made the decision to play social media keyboard warrior instead of focusing on Midland County business. Chris Rodriguez is going to seek justice, and he has a strong DC firm that I have bringing into Midland for him, and they're going to make sure that justice is done and that he is made whole again when somebody has released information that could get cars, credit cards, all the things to break the state laws of Texas. Corrupt Midland County Judge Terry Johnson, being a judge, should know better than that, and he did it. But so on my end, I'm going to be moving forward with some legal pathways that are available to remove corrupt Midland County Judge Terry Johnson from his office. I know that he goes out in January, but here's the problem. If he continues to refuse to resign on his own accord, we are moving forward on these pathways that we have available through law to have district judges involved to remove him. And we're going to take that action because in January, he will roll up on his 8 years and be fully vested in the state retirement plan. So again, he's clearly trying to hang on until January so he can be fully vested for all that retirement, because personal enrichment, he always puts over his own integrity and what's best for Midland. So that's the pattern he's had all the way starting back from 2013. No consequences, no forethought, always above the law. Doesn't have to do it like everyone else. The rules are for thee, not me kind of personality. He's totally emotionally unstable. But anyway, I appreciate y'all watching. I'll keep y'all posted, and stay tuned. If corrupt Midland County Judge is unhappy with what has happened this week, he made the decision to bring this upon himself. And I can guarantee you that if he did not like this week, it's not going away. And next week is going to be exponentially worse for him than it was this week. So anyway, I hope somebody puts enough pressure on him, the county commissioners, the district attorney, the governor, whoever needs to be, to get him to resign on his own accord, because he's going to leave office before January one way or another. And it doesn't matter to me which, but the taxpayers are not going to continue to fund this guy retirement when he is violating the Bill of Rights and the constitutional rights of citizens because he is incapable of controlling his emotions. Anyway, again, I appreciate it. Thank y'all for watching, and stay tuned. Senate District 31 may be in Midland.com.